Hey, Abby, what do you want for breakfast?
Eggs.
Yeah? You think so?
Yes.
You're in luck. Look at that, our first clutch of the year. Oh, she has another one right there trying to come out, so I'm gonna close this back up. This is our super, or no, this is, I don't even know what that is. I'm too excited. Let's just close that. What is that? That is our pastel champagne crossed to our banana. First clutch of the year, son. Whoa! Oh! Alright, you guys, we're pulling our first official clutch of eggs. And so this is our champagne pastel that we bred to our banana, and she is not super happy with me. I will say this, with the exception of one day last week, and right now, she has never tried to strike, she's never tried to do anything, so she is not a defensive snake. She just does not have that kind of temperament. But she's laying around a clutch of eggs, so she's doing exactly what you would expect a good mother to do, which is try to protect her babies. So, see if I can get her unraveled here. Ooh. Come. Without disturbing the eggs as much as possible, without stressing her out. And it looks like... Oh, that was close. Looks like we got ourselves a good little clutch of 1, 2, 3, 4 eggs. And I'm going to palpate her and make sure it doesn't feel like she has anything left in her. It's her first clutch that she has ever laid. So 4 eggs is not too bad for a first clutch. They all look like good, viable eggs too. It doesn't look like there's any slugs in there. And let's see here. She feels pretty empty, which is good. Make sure she doesn't get egg bound or anything like that. Sometimes they'll get them stuck. Usually they get them all out. So, but we have 4 beautiful little eggs right here. So I'm going to pull these guys out and put them in the hatch right. And she is still not happy. Try to make sure we keep these guys upright as well. As most of you guys know, snake eggs in particular, the snakes, will adhere to the top of the egg. And so when they do that, if you turn them upside down, they can actually drown. So, gotta make sure you keep them orientated the correct way. And she is about to pop me. So, which again, she's just doing what she should do as a good mother. And that's it. 4 beautiful little eggs right there. Oh, what do we have here? Just came in. I usually don't do the online auction stuff, but that's not true. I check them out all the time, but I usually don't do any good at them. But I put in a bid on something last week on the Ben Siegel Reptile auctions, and I won it. So this bad boy just came in. Get all that junk out the way. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ooh. Ooh, it's heavy. Ooh. Get peed. Kids' school stuff, we don't need that in the way. What could this be? Oh, never mind, it says right there. Let's see here. Now, this is totally not a big deal, but this is a gene that I do not have in my collection currently, and it is one that I've been wanting to get in there for quite a while. And so, good lord. This little dude was not going to get out of here. Meow then. Let's see here. Let's see how we do. Oh. Oh. You're yanking me. There we go. 20 minutes later. Dear Lord. It's like this thing had hands and they didn't want it to escape. But I guess I should be grateful that it was nicely packaged. Alright. Like I said, this is not a huge deal, but it is one that oh, he's pissed. Alright. Alright. He's not a huge guy, but I don't want to get zapped. But finally, bringing an Inchy gene into the collection. This is a pastel Inchy, a little male. He is already producing plugs, they said, and about breeding size. Definitely gotta let him get a little bit larger, but how beautiful is that? And the best part of this is, you guys know I've never once really talked about price that I paid for animals. These guys, this size, go for $250, $300. I paid 65 bucks. Can't beat that. Beautiful little NG male. Start giving us some good stuff. Unfortunately, all of our females are already bred out for this season, so this will be starting up for next season, but we'll get them used to us and get them settled in and happy and healthy and get him breeding for us. Alright, my cold-blooded army, hope you guys had an awesome week. We are heading into Mother's Day, and so happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. Had kind of a interesting thought this week going through scripture and reading, and you look at so many different stories in the Bible. I was reading through Joshua and taught on that last week in Sunday school, and reading through Luke this week in my own time, and just these different stories about people that are just total screw-ups, for lack of a better term. In Joshua, we're talking about Rahab, who was a prostitute, who God used. And she was willing to do amazing things and risk her life for perfect strangers. And she's a prostitute. She's somebody that society would say she's not worthy of anything. And God said, I have a special plan for you. You look at the story in Luke of Zacchaeus, and just the story of him being up on a tree and Jesus knowing who he is and saying, get down here, we're going to your place. And everybody's saying, man, Jesus is crazy. He's eating with sinners now. And someone like a tax collector, somebody that is just kind of scum of the earth, can be somebody that Jesus wants to eat with. And it's kind of weird to have stuff like that in the Bible. You always think about these big, powerful messages and stories. And why are these people in there? Why does that matter? And it matters because at the end of the day, it's a reminder for us that no matter how much I screw up, no matter how big of a loser I am, no matter what I'm doing, whether it's being a prostitute, which isn't really an issue for me, but in the eyes of God, all sins are created equal. So, she's no better than I am. And making it more personal, I'm no better than she is. And it doesn't matter who we are, which is the beautiful part about those messages that everybody misses. It doesn't matter who we are, it doesn't matter what we say, it doesn't matter what we do, it doesn't even matter where we're headed in the future. God sees us for who we are. He sees our heart. And He can use us. And it doesn't matter where we are, it doesn't matter what we're doing. What matters is that we do what we're supposed to do when we're supposed to do it. And when those times come when we're not living our lives the way that we're supposed to, that we start to make those changes. If God can take someone like a tax collector or a sinner or a murderer or a prostitute, Moses was a murderer. There's all these different people in the Bible that just did so many horrible things that God used to do incredible things. What does that say about you and me? What does that say about the potential that we have and the things that we can do? I think we just get so bogged down on how screwed up we are sometimes that we lose sight of that and we forget that. So please keep that in mind. It doesn't matter what you're going through. It doesn't matter who you are. God can and He will use you. And sometimes there's things that are out of our control and out of our hands. And sometimes we struggle with things. It doesn't matter what you're struggling with or what's going on. It's okay to have questions. It's okay to have fear. It's okay to have doubts. It is okay to not be okay. What matters is that you trust God. And you know that no matter what happens, He's going to take care of you. And He's going to get you. And He's going to have you for all eternity if you trust Him with your life. If that's something you guys ever have a question about or you want to know more about, please feel free to reach out. We are always here for you. We're absolutely blessed to be a blessing. And we are just honored to serve you guys. So please feel free to reach out if we can ever do anything for you. Hope you have an awesome and blessed rest of your week. Very happy, wonderful Mother's Day. May you be blessed to be blessing those around you. I love you guys, and we'll catch you next time.